Hello, gorgeous. Yeah, this is Gaelle, founder of the Rockstar Mindset, and I am with my friend, colleague, and partner in crime, Henriette.
Hello.
And today we're going to dive into a topic that I'm pretty sure you know about it, which is, when you don't feel so tech savvy, a little bit of fear of technology. But I'm going to let my friend Henriette to start about this topic, and I will continue after. To you, Henriette.
Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh, I think this is one of those things that are holding back a lot of people, especially when you're in business. Let's face it, the first thing that you think about when you're starting a business is, hey, I want to start a website. So what do? You go start thinking, what do you need to do? You go and check out some platforms, try and get some ideas together. And before you know it, 2, 3, 4 months down the line, you still haven't created a website. Now, I know this has happened with me as well. When I started my business, I decided I wanted to create my own website because I'm very creative. I can do it. And it was a complete failure. I won't even tell you, but the colors was pink and gray everywhere. And I mean, it was really horrible. Okay. I had no clue what I was doing. I was just using a platform that I had no clue how to use. I just used it because somebody recommended it. And oh my gosh, it was horrible. But the idea is that I should have either made two decisions: decide that I'm not going to let technology hold me back, or I should have just gone and give it to somebody, give it to an expert, pay them their fees and get it done very quickly. But because I had time on my side and I wasn't in a rush, so to speak, I wanted to learn how to do it. And it took me a long time. So the thing is if you are committed to putting the time into learning something and you want to really understand how something works, unfortunately, that's how my brain works. I want to know what the solution is to every single problem. So I didn't want to have that fear of technology stop me. I wanted to learn, and I took the time and I learned how to create a website authentically. And today I've got the best website I could have ever asked for, but I created it myself. I didn't go and give it out to somebody. But on the other spectrum, if you do have that fear of technology, if you do wonder how to create your website and you don't have the time to do it, give it to somebody else to do it for you. Nothing is stopping you, and technology should not stop you in order to take a step forward within your business.
Okay, me, I'm just going to add, so bravo, Henriette, because it's not everyone who want absolutely to know how to do something in detail and go for it. It's not everyone doing that. From my experience, so I was not tech savvy at all. I mean, I have a blog, so it's quite funny. It's quite ironic in a certain way because I have a blog, I have WordPress and everything. But when someone was telling me websites and all this kind of stuff, I was, no. Don't try to go there. It's not going to work. But it's quite interesting because it's from the moment I really wanted to do it that, I overcame this fear and I say, I'm going to ask for help, which is really, really powerful. And we're not doing so much. But when you put yourself in this perspective, and, I'm just asking you to think about it. Most of the time when you ask for help, people love it. They love to help people. And in addition, they're going to share their experiences. So they're going to tell you, oh yeah, me, I did it this way, I contacted this person. And this is exactly what you want. You want people already having done it before you, able to guide you to other person to do it. And they're going to do it so freely. It's so natural. They're going to love to help you. So asking for help, definitely go for it. And you're going to feel so good about yourself because you're going to realize that you're not the only one. You're not the only one to have a fear of creating a website, having an email provider, creating visual. We are all in the same boat when we started. So welcome. Welcome. But please know that it's something completely part of the process. You always start as a beginner.
Yeah.
And you have to accept it.
And I think the other thing, it comes very much to your skills and your strengths as well. Not everybody's got the same skills and the same strengths. And the reason I used my example is because that is a skill and a strength that I had, and I wanted to develop it. Now, it might not be a skill and a strength that you have, like Gaelle. She was like, don't go there. But in turn, you need to understand what those strengths are and those skills are. And, if you want to go and dive a little bit deeper into technology and figure out how things work, that is great. But don't let it stop you. Don't let that fear of technology stop you from doing something. If you have an idea and you want to, do an online course, or you want to do an online workshop, but you have no clue how to do it, like Gaelle said, it is as easy as reaching out to somebody who's already doing it and ask them, how are you doing this? Or can you help me do this? So there's nothing wrong with asking for help, but it comes back again to understanding what your skills and your strengths are, and to see if this is something that you want to dive into. Now, like I said, my example, I love techie stuff. So I learned how to build my own funnels. I know how to use URLs, how to use SEO, how to blog, how to podcast, but it took me time. Okay. It didn't happen overnight. It was a very long process to learn all of those things. But I was open-minded to give myself that time to learn because I wanted to, and I get joy from it. So if it's something not for you, that's fine. You don't have to be like everybody else.
No, it's true. But I'm going to share with you my experience, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So when I started, and I said, okay, I'm going to create my business, I needed to create a website. And as I told you, I was not tech savvy at all. For me, it was not even trying to do something about it. So at first, I said, okay, I'm going to look for someone to do it for me. But I didn't find the right person. I was not so happy about it. And to the end, I say, if so many people are creating website every day, I said, I can do it. So I enrolled into this school and into this amazing program. I learned how to create my own website. And it took time. It took maybe 6 months around it, but I did it. And I was really, really, really proud about it. You know what? So it's also maybe an opportunity for you to extend, to stretch your comfort zone, to do something that you have no clue about it. And you're going to realize when you're going to start, it's not complicated at all. It's really simple. It's really easy. But most of the time, it's your brain trying to convince you that you're not up for it.
Yeah.
So if you know this already, you know that you're going to try or believe that it's very complex when it's not at all. When you remove all the layers of it, you can see that it's totally doable. And you have Google, you have YouTube. I mean, we have so many free information out there. There is no way you cannot do it on your own or maybe with someone else. Yes.
Yeah. And that's the thing with technology these days. Things are becoming easier and simpler. By the click of buttons, you can create things. Drag and drop systems, visual platforms makes it so easy to do things, to create things. It's like I said in the beginning, you just got to either decide, do you want to invest that time in it? Are you curious to figure out how it works? And maybe you are in the beginning and then you go, nope, this is not for me. And that's okay. Get somebody else to do it. Or maybe you're like me, you just like, this is really super cool. I want to know how everything works. And you dive into it. So it's entirely up to you. But always remember that if you have an idea, if you want to start something and it involves technology, don't stop or don't brush that idea to the side because you are scared of using technology. You're scared of, what if I try this and it's going to be, failing? Or what if I try this and it's not going to be what I want it to be? You'd be very surprised how easy technology really is if you just dip your toe into the water a little bit.
No, really. Yeah, because most of the time it's not so difficult. Or sometimes it's making you blocking yourself. And when you start basically to step back a little bit, it happened to me for my podcast. I said, okay, I'm pretty sure there's just one little tiny thing is not working. So I just stepped back, did everything in slow motion, which was great. And I got it.
Yeah.
This is it.
I know. I remember that day because you and I were talking and Gaelle had a podcast app and there was just one little thing that just didn't work. And for some reason, her podcast just couldn't connect. And she was just like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But she took the time. She went and did her research and she found the solution. And it was the tiniest little thing, but she found the solution. As soon as she found the solution, everything fell in place. And this girl was so happy when that happened. And also, Gaelle, come on, it felt like a sense of achievement, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You feel good about yourself. You have an issue, you resolve it on your own. You feel awesome, So, yeah. That's why I'm telling you, you can do it. Give yourself some break about it.
Yeah.
Everything start by just beginning and just say, you know what, I'm going to give a try and I'm going to see.
Mhm.
That's it.
So go out there. Don't let technology stop you, okay? Whatever dream, whatever idea you have, whatever plan you've got, don't step back because it involves technology. Just try it out. You might even
Yes.
love it. You don't know.
Yeah, just be playful. Just be playful around it. Try just to remove all this seriousness about starting something new. Look at the children. They don't care about if it's serious, if it's good or not. Just try, just go for it. And this is really something as an entrepreneur you need to learn.
Yeah.
You need to go for it. You need to give a try. And you're going to learn along the way. This is the way. So unless basically Henriette, you want to add something.
I think that's it. Just go out there. Just do things. Go for
Yes.
it. Have fun.
Do it, and we'll see you in 2 days for another episode of the Visibility Series. Henriette, thank you so much, as usual, to be my partner in
No
crime.
problem. Thank
And
you.
yes, have a fantastic day, and I'm sending you so much love.
Take care, everyone. Bye bye.
Ciao.